Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Ascent to Ascend Pathfinder, Season 5, Episode 19, Finishing the Fight. This is, we are going to be joined by, Conrad here in just a few minutes after the art scroll, but otherwise, we'll get started with introductions, beginning with Taldarius.
Hello! Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Ascent to Ascend Pathfinder tonight.
I'm like Paul. I'm playing Alexei the Alchemist, and I'm in this tank. It's most of what I've been doing this fight. I threw a bomb a few minutes or seconds ago. You'll see. You'll see.
I get the feeling more bombs are to follow now that you're that close to the enemy.
Hey, look, we're supposed to be playing fetch, right? You threw me a bomb. Here you go. I'm Tochemay, but I am playing Gar the Gnoll Barbarian.
I am Razim, and I am playing as the Marten twins. Animals and please. Because...
Animals, please.
Yes. A reminder for Tal.
Yeah, because he has me set on... It's... dev work stuff. Don't worry about it.
I couldn't think of a better name today, so I'm like, why not? But they are a pair of sentient feral Marten twins. They are psionic incanters. And psionically linked. Off to you, Rosalia.
I am Tanya Sapien. I'm playing Rosalia Cygnus. She was born on a cobble street where those battle drums did beat. The last two chosen beasts walked all over.
Tanya, your mic is really faded.
It was kind of hard to hear you.
Yeah.
Define the fade. Does it sound like audio cutoff, or is it just a bad connection?
It's just distant.
Really?
Sounds like you're really far away or poor microphone.
Well, it's the same mic I've been using. Give me a second.
Listen to the stream. You can hear for yourself.
Okay. Labba labba ding dong.
That's about all.
That's better, yeah.
It
Slightly.
was the same to me.
It's like slightly better. It was like a marginal improvement.
Give me one moment.
Well, in the meantime, go ahead, Snow.
Hello, I'm Tiberian, and I'll be playing Snow Shadow of the Vanishing Isles, a monk who's still in a cage match with a roided up gnoll lieutenant that refuses to die.
Hello, everyone. I am Temple. I'm playing Templedor Jägermeister von Glorious Borkenborg Wolfenstein. I'm full of javelins and arrows. I'm a big guy, and I'm the captain of the crew. And yeah.
He's full of javelins and arrows, and time to return to sender.
Alright, how do I sound now?
The
More
same.
distant.
We'll go ahead and move over to the recap now. Go ahead, Timber. At least I assume.
Okay.
Here's the problem. I found the problem.
There we go. Yeah, you're a lot better now.
Oh, but
The
now
freaking microphone. The microphone had defaulted to like -7 decibels for whatever reason.
Yeah, that'll do it.
definitely sound much better now.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Go for your recap or intro.
Yeah.
Tanya?
Tanya?
What?
Uh-oh.
Go for your
It is
intro.
Intro. Go for your intro.
Oh, so it's like it was completely unintelligible?
It was like
Yeah.
extremely distant.
I am Tanya Sapien. I am playing Rosalia Natu Cygnus. She was born on a cobble street where those battle drums did beat, and Lumashtu's chosen beasts walked all over them. But now she fights for what is right, and she'll run them out this night. She's going to invite the raiders over with a chorus.
I regret letting you do your intro.
Hey, at least they didn't sing the refrain.
Go ahead with the recap there, Timber.
Alright, so, previous episode, we were doing a lot of fighting. I got hit with a lot of stuff, but his chains broke, and I got back up, and I kept chopping stuff, and I haven't seen Snow this fight. I'm sure he's okay. We just been fighting a lot of gnolls. The end.
Our end.
Would anyone like to add any additional detail to the Timber recap?
I mean, not much more to add. Yeah, we were fighting, and that's it.
I mean, well, there was also the, 233 necro nukes that went off.
Combat.
And there is also the mini army going towards the tank.
It's really just a squad, though. If that.
Barely a squad.
Okay, I'm back. I exist again.
Welcome back.
Yep, apparently me tweaking the microphone made voice mod decide that it wanted to seppuku.
Neat.
Darius, can we see the map again?
I was
Yes, we
giving
can.
I was giving the expanded recap, but then people started talking over me, and I was like, oh no, it happened again.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you couldn't hear me talking.
I mean, I can blame tinnitus. I don't know about everyone else.
Since voice mod killed her microphone, she's talking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't feeding through at all to us.
Ah, okay.
I basically just said the same thing that they did. Plus the detail of the chieftain who just refuses to die.
Well, so does the lieutenant that Snow is fighting. What's your point?
Well, no, he's just durable. The chieftain, he keeps sticking one toe in the water and like, I'm gonna die, nope. Oh, look, I'm about to die, nope. He's teasing me.
Well, yeah, he keeps standing next to health potions. He's healing.
Yeah, he has mobile health potions.
Well, thankfully, he's out of health potions.
So first off, we've got Conrad doing an Ender Dragon here on stream.
I am
Looks a lot-
not an Ender Dragon.
It looks a lot better when it's not low poly.
All right, I'll take down the 5. Or I can't even count how many episodes. I'm just making it 0 again.
Also, Timber. Conrad wants me to tell you that if you commission him for a model, he will not charge you for the armor. He really wants to do it.
Well, tell him to DM me on Discord or something, and
Well,
we can probably figure something out.
it's you and I.
How
at
much,
DM.
How much do his commissions cost?
330 base.
And then there's add-ons and other stuff you can get.
Now, here's a question. Are those models VR chat ready?
Yes.
Yes.
talk to me on the 10th of next month.
Again, you message them.
Well, you
You
message
talk to
me.
Zim. He's the.
Yeah, I'm saying Zim, put it on your calendar, the 10th of next month.
Will do.
Little
Yeah.
Christmas present for myself, maybe.
He's moving in a couple of days, so he is wanting a commission before then, but I know he'll be happy to have one at that point.
Sadly, my commission money for this month has already been spent on a little secret project that I won't share with anyone until it's done. Anyways, back to the game.
Yes. So I believe that you'd move that way there. I believe that we had ended off with the enemies having gone. So should be going to the top of the turn order again.
It me. And
Yes.
it him. Now, here's an important question. With the way that Death Knight's purchase works, if I were to use... Yay, reroll.
One more thing. I apologize for interrupting, but this is a new thing. We actually have a sponsor today.
Oh.
Say what?
Yes, if you look in the description of the channel, there is a button for Make Your Tale. They are actually sponsoring the stream this week. They're running a Black Friday sale, 30% off on custom tails, paws, and a bunch of other stuff. And they've got a really neat little 3D model thing for you to utilize for building your tail.
Oh, these look really cute. Neat.
Actually, very affordably priced. Worth noting, I'm
Hey.
not the one being sponsored here. I'm saying this because I actually think they look nice.
Yeah, like I actually think they look kind of cute.
Hey, look! Someone took my sponsor spot.
That means you don't have to put any money on it today, right?
Well, I will say the sponsorship money, it's a special deal for a friend. Definitely not that as much as Tochemay sponsors.
I was joking. Also, you know, nodding back to that previous conversation, some people do things just to get a rise out of people.
But yes, the question you had.
So Death Knight's purchase. For me to spend a spell point to convert temp HP into actual HP is considered to be a, I can't remember if it's a swift or a free action.
It's a free action.
Okay, it's free action.
You may spend a
Can
spell
I-
point as a free action to dismiss the temporary hit points from this feat.
Okay, if I do that at the top of the turn, can I still use the bottom of the turn to reuse Death Knight's purchase, or is it only possible to activate it once per turn?
There is no action cost associated. It's a spell point cost. So because of that, it doesn't say you can only use it once per turn or anything. It just says you can spend a spell point as an immediate action, so as a reaction. Whenever another creature within close range fails a saving throw against a death or negative energy effect, to infuse yourself with their shredded life force, gaining a number of temporary hit points equal to half your character level, plus 1d6 per necrosis feat you possess.
So, let me double check how many spell points I have.
As for an immediate action on your turn, that would take up a swift action. Which means you could technically do it twice per turn. Once on your turn and once off of your turn. Because otherwise you wouldn't have any Death Knight's purchase.
Basically, my intent is to dump my current temp HP to the party, letting the twins redistribute that. Attack the chieftain with the armlet, and if it connects, since I'll be using necrosis, attempt to reuse Death Knight's purchase to get my temp HP back.
You could do that. It would just cost
Cost a spell point to dump.
Yeah, a spell point to dump and a spell point to gain.
Cost the spell point to gain? Let me check.
Yeah. I mean, it gives you extra spell points.
Right,
like
no,
all the
four
other-
necrosis feats. You no longer need to spend a spell point when using
okay.
this feat to gain temporary hit points. The spell point cost is if I convert it into actual healing.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm dumping 1 spell point to send my 21 temp HP off to the twins to distribute across the party as they see fit.
Oh, thank God.
I definitely know that Snow could benefit from that.
The twins could benefit from you just doing that so they can... Oh.
You have a plan?
No,
yeah, they'll
between
give all
what-
21 to Snow.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was going to say between 1 and 64, I'm feeling about a 4.
+5. And does that have to be used on my next attack? Actually, you know what? No, I'm using it on my next attack regardless. I want this to connect. He needs to go down. All right, so where's armlet? There is armlet. And boop. Actually, just remember that I have to do it in the chat because otherwise it'll try applying every element at the same time to him.
All right, 25 would hit.
Well, technically it's 30 because I called in advance of using a +5.
Ah, okay. I thought you were including the +5 in that. Sorry.
Well, unless I can put it into damage, but I don't think that's an option.
Not on your next roll. I thought that you were doing the bottom left thing where you can change the modifier and it includes it.
By the way, that's one heck of a solid connection.
Yep. No, you connect.
Oh no, the alchemist is gambling again.
Alexi, roll a dice. Evens, you get a bonus. Odds, you get a malus.
Come on, evens.
For the Kaiserin?
You need to stop saying it like it's a question.
Yeah, you
like how it
gotta
went-
say it with conviction. How many times do we have to tell you this?
Can we appreciate that as the dice settled to a stop, it went through 3 different odd numbers before settling on one of them?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
She is very displeased.
Son of a
Uh,
mother.
what's
barely
the
any
modifier
damage.
in this one? A
-5.
minus
Because
5.
odd.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I just didn't remember if
Ah.
it was 2 or 5.
Well, it was a solid connection, but only did 5 damage. Thankfully, Death Knight's Purchase doesn't care about how much damage the attack actually did.
Nope.
Alright, double check how many dice I'm rolling here. 5d6 plus 4. Come on, high numbers, please, I need it.
Very high numbers.
Oh my god. Oh, my temp HP is now 28. Alright. I believe that is 90% of my turn, because I'm still going to take a 5-foot step back, because Rose is still shaken. For those who don't remember, she did just witness the chieftain killing her dad for the 2nd time. And I think that's my turn.
Animals.
I really only have one option. What are my spell points at again? Right. Basically nothing. Or is that used or... Oh no, I got plenty. Never mind. We're good.
I was about to say that everybody on the battlefield's scraping the bottom of the tank right now. Allies and enemies.
I thought you were like around half-ish.
Zim or me?
I thought you got a bunch of stuff. Oh, I know you used it to get immune, because I remember you got Black Lotus.
Yeah, and then I used that to bring one final bone horror into existence. I've got 4 spell points left.
Yeah. Now that you, I thought, didn't you get Black Lotus? And I remembered, oh wait, yeah, you used it.
Oh, and a
You were supposed to.
reminder, Taldarius, this bone horror does not have the self-destruct option, but the gnolls don't know that.
Yeah.
So time for me and Timber to kill it and then have it all explode amongst ourselves.
No, this one does not have that option. I didn't give it necrotic bomb.
But we don't know that.
She could just tell you mentally.
Okay, so anyways, mass heal. 5 targets, perfect. That would be... adjustment of it. So 22 times 5 to move around. That is hopefully going to be a lot of good. Oh. That's, well, I guess both Timber and Snow are back to full.
Alright, so you're dedicating those, got it.
Okay, everybody's back to full health.
Oh, hell yes.
Yep. He had like 5 healing to spare or something?
Yeah. 5 left over after all that.
I'm glad that I assisted a little bit there. And actually, Rose can keep hammering the chieftain. I've got 2 shots left in the armlet, so I can do 2 more cycles of that. But then I'll be out of armlet rounds, and I'll have 2 spell points left. So,
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
Okay, minor influence incoming. Got it, got it.
Hanging on. While I'm hanging on, is this a bombs round or a double barrel round?
I think last round you threw the bomb, so both cannons should be ready now.
So yeah, it should be a confetti. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading something.
Wow.
Yeah, it should be. It's good. I was about to bring it up, and then so my brain got scrambled.
Don't worry, all the days will be
Alexi.
confetti.
Freud.
Alexi, you
Right.
have a Freudian slip. Yeah, because I was about to say, Alexi, you have pink confetti burst around you.
Congratulations for the bomb hit, I guess.
You hit. But yeah, there should be a cannon round if you're double barreling.
Yeah. I don't know what the confetti is for.
It's punishment.
Yeah, see, it was just a premature confetti.
Now, does the nat 20 negate the -5?
Oh no, that's with the -5.
Yeah, he had the -5 in there.
No, I'm
he
saying the
didn't-
fact that he rolled a nat 20.
No, because the -5 is on the final value.
Okay. Still, though.
It doesn't
Back of the
subtract 5 from your base dice result.
But he didn't say for the Kaiserin. He just sneezed.
No, see, he was just punished by the Kaiserin, so he's got a clean slate again. Once you pay your penance, you're reset.
All right. Well, that's gonna.
I think I'm aiming at the knot hole in the in that log.
Okay. Point out where exactly you're firing.
Sorry, I don't have crit cards for cannon.
That is against my religion.
It's the brassy, bronzy arrow.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see how much this deals. They rolled in the box, but it didn't tally.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
The
Another
gremlin
minor-
is strong tonight.
The gods are watching.
All right, Alexi, you now have the confetti sticking in your fur. It is pink confetti.
See, the gods are watching this showdown right now. The followers of 4 gods enter, the followers of 2 gods leave.
And as a result of that shot, doot, 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 doot.
Right.
Yeah, and then this guy is barely hanging on.
Right. Given how far that was from the existing demolition of the wall, would that still be freestanding, or should I expand the damaged cone?
Expand the damage count because it was a crit.
Alrighty. It'll let me. There it goes. Alright. Come on. Oh my god, I'm pixel hunting here. Give me a second.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
There it goes. Okay. The cone has been expanded.
All right.
The wall's a fair bit shorter than it used to be.
A bit more breezy.
It's called an open
Even
floor
less to
plan.
the imperial standard.
See, it's called an open floor plan.
Courtesy of A&A Remodeling.
So did you put both cannons into that shot, or?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Ah, that's why it was so devastating.
So that would then make it the other twin's turn.
Hooray! There it is. Well, they actually have a chance to do some damage. Unfortunately, they also have a lot of allies within range of main sources.
I don't know, that chieftain's out in the middle of nowhere. And I even took a 5-foot step backwards to give you more room to breathe.
Yeah, just contemplating here. Can do a basically a fireball. 20-foot radius?
That's the wizard rule. When in doubt, fireball.
I am trying. There we go. Boom. That is the radius for where they're dropping this thing.
If that does nick the bone horror, I say still send it. It's
It will,
disposable.
Okay. Alright, so explosive orb. Gonna require reflex save for half. This is gonna require 1 spell point. We're gonna go with fire. I wasn't certain, but hey, the classics are great. And just to make sure, I'm gonna increase this to 1 damage die per caster level. They are tired of this. So they need to
Danger close,
save.
fire for effect.
They need to save for 25. Or else
And,
they take
which-
30 damage, and if not, it is a half.
Alright,
It's reflex.
I get the feeling that the bone horror isn't gonna make that save. Not the most nimble of things,
+3.
but that is
Something.
true.
It doesn't matter. It rolled a 2 on the dice, so it ain't making that save.
We could just say Mist wasn't too fond of helping a bone horror not born.
Yep. So with that, the bone horror will be taking damage. So, bonk. And everything except the chieftain dies. Or not the chieftain, the sergeant.
Okay,
Hooray!
yeah, laid played.
Yay.
Get wrecked. Alright, that's it for please. Please finish this fight! This is kind of rough to keep you alive.
This fight's only been going for a minute. 8 turns.
Well, a minute and a half.
An exceedingly violent minute and a half.
I thought a turd was only 6 seconds. We haven't
It
even
is.
hit a minute.
We haven't even hit a minute yet. It's only 6 seconds a turn.
I was thinking 10 seconds for some reason. I'm stupid.
Nope, there's 10 rounds in a minute.
Out of an abundance of curiosity, what did this group over here... I can't ping. Why can't I ping? Anyway, what did this group over here think of the fact that they're now seeing what has been reducing their, Anyway, their, wall to nothing?
Confused over what the hell it actually is, and they are determined to see if they can eat it.
Good luck with that. Even the bones are metal on that thing.
It's gnolls. What do you want from them?
Although to be fair, it's got like 50 tiny little legs that are, regular bone. You could eat those.
They could try.
Ooh, they could.
Yeah, they reach underneath to grab one of the legs and it just sits on them. That's what, about a ton of bronze?
Don't worry. It's like a crab. Open it up and get to the meat.
Yeah, there is a tasty Alexi inside. He's even been
Tasty Alexi,
seasoned.
who knows?
He's even been seasoned. He's covered in pink spices.
A tasty Alexi who knows how to drop bombs through holes.
There appears to be
Anyways.
someone standing beside Rose.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, it's the chieftain.
Did he just Zawaldo?
No, he just ran.
It wasn't that much of a distance.
Yeah, he was like... He was...
feet away-ish.
Well, it was like 30 feet away, but like that's well within a charge. Also, yeah,
Yeah.
he's charging.
Figured as much. In this case, though, if he knocks me prone, that's actually a good thing. It gets me
Well,
out of the firing line.
Yeah, he's not bull rushing you. He's charging. He's gonna hit you with his axe.
For 41 points of damage.
Speaking of, he is going to hit you with his axe. Before damage reduction, please take a grand total of 21 damage. This is considered magical.
And magic, is that the one that bypasses or the one that I have the extra resistance to? I keep forgetting.
Bypass. It lists what goes past it. So if it's like
Right,
2/dash, that's everything, no matter what.
And
Unless
how much
it
was it?
specifically says bypass. Total of 21 damage magic.
Alright, well, that leaves me with 7 temp HP. He hasn't hit my actual health bar yet.
Yep. And that be his turn.
Alright, I'm gonna declare a charge on the chieftain.
Doc Rose!
5, 10. Yeah, that's just 10. Can I charge with 10?
Yep. You need exactly at least 10 to charge.
Okay.
You are super positioned, by the way.
Yeah, you are super
Oh.
position.
Do I need to go up or down?
Here, just
Right.
go there.
Oh, it's just that wing that's really... that's
You know,
screwing me
technically,
up.
if you were to go a little bit further up, that'd be 15, not 10, and it would give you better flanking in terms of restricting his movement.
And that circles to show how far you can actually reach. For
Oh,
attacks.
okay. Oh, okay. This is new. Tim was
Yeah,
gonna
they
yell
had
for the
an
Kaiser and charge this guy. Not really worried about hitting Rose because, well,
Tiny.
she's small.
She is small.
You swing higher than how tall she is.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I smite? On a charge or no?
Charge is a full round action, so no.
Okay. Full round action. Can't do anything else.
Wait, hold on.
Very well.
I always get confused by this because it flip flops a lot. I think you keep your swift action with
Yes.
full round action.
Yes. Yes, you do. It's
You
only
do.
a full.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
saw the
okay.
gamble card. I rolled. I got an even.
Nice. Take a +5. Yeah, I always get confused because of the name. It implies that it's your entire round. But okay, so you would still have a swift action that you can
Okay.
use.
I'm
And you
gonna
also do the
smite
attack
equal
roll,
this
so-
guy.
He would be valid.
Okay.
You don't even need to smite evil. You could just smite him
You have a plan.
Okay.
because he's chaotic evil.
Yeah, I was kind of guessing that.
Alexi,
Okay,
someone gave you a +5.
So how much bonus is a charge?
You take -2 AC. You gain +2 on your accuracy and damage.
Okay. And then with the smite, it's plus my charisma, right? For
On
hit?
accuracy, and then on damage, it's on your first attack with it. It's going to be 2 times your level, and then after that, it's going to be your level.
Okay. It's just been a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be a +5 to hit.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Hey Jimond, you have been given a tabletop cards pack through Streamloots by Varencat. Good luck.
You have my axe.
Alright, here's the wall.
All right, that hits.
You have Rose's axe and her father.
Yeah.
Oh, her father had the
And my
axe.
axe.
That exact
And my
reference.
dad.
Her father had the axe.
We're going to avenge your fallen father, Necromancer. You have your father.
Yeah. Okay.
Guess I
and
super
then
bridged the
it's-
joke. Don't care.
Okay, so it's +2 for the damage, plus the...
+18, so +20.
Okay.
Or no, +16, so +18.
Okay, +18. Just making sure. I'm bad at math. And any negate, it punches through his stuff.
Yep.
So it's straight up 33 damage.
Yep.
Timber's gonna ball. Get away from all!
That is in
And
fact what those dice say.
You did roll 33. 3-3.
Did roll 33, yep.
It's recursive. Three's all the way down.
What even is math? 3-3, that's 33. We're doing loyalist math here, boys. All right.
Amazing.
And
You took off in the wrong direction, but you still got to the right destination.
All right. Snow, cage match time.
Well, he is going to, well, his quarterstaff's out, and it's +3 for at least 2 more rounds. Oh, smacky smack. Let's see here. Let's see here. First attack. 23.
Hits.
Okay. For 6 damage. And he has flurry of blows, which he can do. Ooh, so close. That probably hits, and then
Yeah, that hits.
I'll roll damage dice afterwards. 23 hits.
Yep.
And that one does not.
That one does not.
Okay, 2 more dice.
Okay, what is the deal with the name of your weapon? Quarterstaff.
Oh, that's changed. What? Okay, I'll fix that. Okay. That's weird. Anyways.
Don't worry, you don't know which half he's going to try to hit you with.
Quarterstaff.
That is weird. Okay. I don't know why it decided to do that.
Meanwhile, the
Okay.
chieftain's probably down there thinking, where the hell is my potion?
Yeah, I don't have any swift actions I can do at this point, so that'd be my turn.
All right, Gar.
So I'm going to attack H.
Yep. All right, you're attacking a hyena.
There can only be one.
crit miss card.
Well, let's see if the first one kills him.
Yeah, because if the first one kills, then...
Let me double check what their AC is. So that does hit. It exactly met their AC, so roll damage.
Smack him hard, go.
8.
Well, no, you need to roll damage. Does it do a d20? For damage? Because I think you just rolled accuracy again.
I believe you did. I think Greatsword's 2d6?
Yeah, it's 2d6.
Well,
So
you
I
rolled a
did the wrong-
d20. Yeah, you
Yeah.
did the wrong one. 14, that does kill. No need for the card.
Okay.
Also, your first attack was the +4, not the +9.
Yeah, I have -2 since I died before and came back.
We still need to fix that.
Bone Horror's turn.
All right, Bone Horror's turn. I was gonna try
Alright,
and kill.
Hold on. Rose would actually like to call it to her side. Specifically, I would like to use the combat talent that I gave it, Unstoppable, to allow it to charge through S to hook around to hit the chieftain from the side.
You can't curve charge.
Charge
You
is a
have to
straight
charge
line.
straight line.
Right? Because, well, in the description for Unstoppable, it says things you don't have line of sight to. That just means an obstacle in the straight path, doesn't it?
Like a timber.
Yeah.
It's for Kool-Aid Manning through things.
Got
yeah.
it. Well, so, that sucks. Finally had an opportunity to use that. All right, then. It does have enough movement, though. It can still get to her side to take a swipe at the chieftain, so it'll
With
just
an
have to go, like,
opportunity attack
eh.
from S.
as if I care. So then it'd be like that.
Yep. Okay, so let me quickly do the Sergeant's opportunity attack. Do it hit? It rolls a 20. And it crits, so slashing crit.
Oh my god. Let's hope that the crit card is for bleed because it doesn't have blood.
Because it doesn't have blood, yep.
Well, if the crit card's not applicable, we draw again.
Well, yeah, but you know.
Aw.
Skewered! Oh, wait. What? It was slashing.
Slashing.
Hey.
This one requires casting spells. Sorry, fighting with this. Okay. I don't think I've seen this card before.
Oh, neat.
You got off lightly, more or less. Triple damage, that's all. We hope you don't die.
Jeez. Come on, man.
Literally, that's what it says on the card.
By the way, you want to know what the funny part is?
What?
We could have
What?
just skipped this entirely because the axe would normally deal 3 times crit damage. Oh, whoop. It did the
So
thing.
you roll.
All right.
So you roll 9 damage. I see what it is. Yeah.
Ignore the amount of dice there. It did the dumb thing. So that's Alright, that's gonna be a decent chunk of damage, but not like this thing doesn't have like a shit ton of HP to not have to care about it. Why would it care about it? Oh, wait, that should be 64. All right. And what do you want it to do next?
Give him everything.
Well, it can only make one attack, so.
Well, then make the one attack. Is it possible to go for a grapple with it?
It can try.
It'll have a malice, won't it?
No, it's just not exactly good at it, and it doesn't have improved grapple, which means it would also get opportunity attacked.
Okay, never mind then. I was just hoping because pincers.
Yeah, like it can definitely try. It just needs a feat in order to do it good.
Yeah, that's just a regular attack then.
All right, just a regular attack.
Yep.
Well, that does hit. For... All right. The bone horror is gone. All right, enemy turn.
All right, Snow, I'm gonna need you to just not die. Can you do that?
I have full HP. It'll be very, very difficult for them to
Neither
do
have been
that.
hurt.
Why must you tempt the chaos gods?
I said to be difficult. I didn't say impossible.
Out of curiosity, what is your current AC?
19.
19? Okay, yeah, so those both hit.
Storm, earth, and fire, heed my call.
Isn't it already a raging thunderstorm? Oh no, the hurricane is here.
it was already very, very much so raining to hell and back. So, it's just going to be raining even more. This is torrential now.
So yeah, full-on hurricane weather.
Timble can't heal anything, just plink plonk, plink plonk.
Demon, you said tier 3. I believe you mean category 3.
All right. So they full attacked and
What was the damage?
a lot. It was 41. It high rolled. And the other thing that it needs to do is
It's legendary action. Haha.
yeah, no, it doesn't have a legendary.
Out of curiosity, does any of my attacks seem like it's doing anything?
Oh yeah, no, it's like imagine so it is definitely doing things. Just like imagine like it is like chipping away stone. You're making progress. They're definitely very, very hurt.
If there's DR, I kind of need to know.
There is not.
Okay.
I'm just
wanted
saying,
to
like,
be
because
sure.
it got, yeah, it got a different effect. Basically, it got like an expanded health pool thing.
Okay.
So it just has like a lot of health. But
has
because
more
health,
blood.
technically speaking, like correspond 1-to-1 with all of that. Imagine instead it's like, narrative. Also, would you like to take an attack of opportunity against the lieutenant?
Yes, I would. And I am going to... Why not? I am going to attempt to do a flurry, just a regular punch. And I'm going to Put a stunning strike behind it. Ah, that didn't hit.
That does not hit, yeah.
Unfortunate.
All right. Right now it's this now. As they heal themselves slightly. The cage match, both of them dealing damage to each other and then getting healed.
Yeah. It is 100% a cage match.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You're the closer one, so bonk. That's a charge move. It's gonna be. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and. Like over here-ish. We're gonna go over there. Let's see. That guy doesn't need to move. This guy. Charge there. Only one of them can really charge, so. Top one charges. Guy wants to charge, so probably charges into Timber again. I'm gonna assume that the twin is still on Timber's shoulder.
Yes.
Animals. Alright. Moved animals over. Alright, so this was a part of the... This was the flanker group, so they do have one funny thing they get to do, so... Let's go ahead and resolve this other stuff first. So against Gar, there was one normal pike attack. A 22 hits you, right? Gar?
Guard?
What was that?
22 hits you, right?
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, 6 damage piercing. Apply any DR you have, because I don't remember how much you have.
That would be a total of 5 damage.
Alrighty. And then the 2 axemen. I think they decided they don't like you. But good thing you were, like, fully healed, so, like, you know, who cares?
I care.
Who cares? Anyways, that's going to be a total of 14 damage over 2 attacks, so 12 more damage. The sergeant is charging Timber. Well, it's a good thing that it only has the it doesn't have the 19 to 20 buff. It's only the 20, so the 19 don't matter. 13 damage to Timber. There's G that needs to make an attack against the Rose. Yeah, I don't think a 12 is hitting Rose.
I'm too tiny.
Too small. Alright, so people who are within range. That is 1, 2. 3 of these can attack Timber. 3 of these can attack the Bone Horror. So let's go ahead and get those resolved. Timber first. Okay, one of those is maybe a crit. What's your AC right now? Does a 22 confirm?
22 conforms, yeah.
22 confirms? Okay, so that is 1 piercing crit. And against the Bone Horror with those 3. Ooh, that was almost another 20. That'll only be 1 hit against the Bone Horror.
Piercing crit, please.
Yep, piercing crit.
All right. Staunch the bleeding. Triple damage, and you have disadvantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution-based rolls for 1d6 rounds.
Why do we even have that deck?
I mean, some of them are much lighter. That's just
To
a
be
very
fair-
gruesome one.
To be fair, you guys are taking less damage from crits because of that deck than anything else, actually.
Yeah.
Considering
And-
this longbow has a ×3 crit modifier anyway.
Alright, and who is it that got hit by the longbow?
Timber.
Simple.
The broadside of the barn.
Yep. So that's going to be. Luckily, the longbows, because Sergeant, that Sergeant is a longbow, is not actually extremely damaging. So Timber, you're only taking 7, or a total of 17 more, putting you at 30.
With how many times Timber's been hit, I'm starting to get flashbacks to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
The scene with all the orc archers,
Yeah, with alerts and all that.
where he just keeps on fighting with 3 arrows in his chest.
4 more damage given. I forgot to roll one of their damage dice. So there's that. And
They'll
then
have countless arrows in them.
and javelins. They mostly use javelins, but a couple of the higher ups have like actual bows. All right, time for the funny shenaniganry over here.
Here's hoping the captain of the guard is actually as good as his armor indicates.
Demetrius is pretty capable.
He said Demetrius, that's his name?
Yeah, his name's Demetrius.
Alrighty.
If nothing else, he could probably, maybe, win out by himself against these guys. You know, this is mostly going to be fine.
No. Thankfully, he's got a very tiny phalanx with him, so...
Yes, which is actually where the funny stuff comes in. So, they're making a charge, but stop there, stop there. As guys are going to be Don't worry, they're gonna move more. It's just I now have to determine a bunch of opportunity attacks because they're currently moving into a pike wall that are set
Because
against a
flank
charge.
damage.
Yep. However, they do get one thing going first. They have one, because this squad in particular is a part of like their flankers, and they have one funny feat tree they've gone down where you're able to charge, and in the middle of a charge throw something. These are the shock troops. But that is a very funny ability that exists, and I love using it. So let's see.
So all the gnolls with alchemist fire.
Oh, one of those might crit. And funnily enough, it's the sergeant. The sergeant will crit. Can I get a piercing crit? Let's see. How many of these actually hit? 2, 3, 4 of these will actually hit.
1 moment. Rex?
Boss, he's the boss.
Rex.
Thank you, boss, for the raid. Have a good night. Oh, what's up?
Delivery's
Oh, hey.
here.
Ah, got
Sorry about that.
I seem to remember there being a third one, actually.
Wait, how much health did I give these guys? This is actually important. Oh, they'll be mostly okay. Mostly. Maybe. Sorry, I'm just waiting to hear what the piercing crit is.
Oh, sorry. Had to go let Rex know about a delivery. Drop it! Drop what you're holding. The GM decides which hand or determines randomly.
Alright, no damage mod.
Nope.
There's only one thing that they are holding, so.
Well, yep, so... assuming the clear across, that's 1, 2, 3... So, that one will hit that, that one will hit that. Oh, that's kind of funny. That poor third one on the front row from the left, the one to the right of Demetrius, that guy's getting hit 3 times, including by the crit.
That's just mean.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I don't need Demetrius. That one I need.
Although it kind of fits, since the gnolls have been working against Roman tactics for a while. They'd know that if you breach a hole in the phalanx line, then that gives you an access point.
Yeah. It makes it so much harder. So...
But if you pierce the line, you hopefully have backup, so that you don't just get surrounded and stabbed.
Yep. But it's only a 2 deep wall. This is like small unit tactics where it's not, the phalanx isn't as effective.
2 deep wall plus a cannon to run over.
Yeah, if they try flanking off. If they try flanking off to the left, the tank can just sit on them.
Yeah, which is why they aren't. Okay, so this guy is in fact going to die getting speared through by 3 javelins. And the one to Demetrius' left is speared by 1 javelin.
Alright, note the location of that corpse for later.
Yep.
We took no forced casualty, guys.
Oh my god.
Alright, now let's see. That is going to be 2 of these guys able to make opportunities, which will both hit. And where's Demetrius's sheet? I should still roll because he could roll a 1. He did not roll a 1. He hits. Ooh, nice. Good on you. Sorry, I just saw one of the little guys just max roll damage. Wait. I rolled 3d6s for each of their damage, and they all just rolled 6s.
They're angry.
They're angry. Alright, so Demetrius just straight up kills that one. The rest of these two are gonna get slightly more injured as they move in. Alright. No crits there, but some pretty good rolls. The annoying part is just working off of like half a screen with all these sheets. They're like so piled up on top of each other. Hyena misses, so... Oh, there is one guard that can attack. One axe. So...
I'll be right back.
Yep. Misses, though. Okay, so that's only 2 hits for... Not enough damage. Alright. That's the enemy turn. Rosalie.
Alrighty. If I were to attempt to fly straight up, that'd give an opportunity, wouldn't it?
By 2 of them.
Yeah. 5-foot step. Does that give opportunity?
Done well.
Hold on. Ooh, all in.
It would not, but you can't. There's nowhere you could take a 5-foot step that would get you outside of a melee range.
I'm not interested in get out of all their melee range, just the chieftains.
Yep, in that case, yeah. 5-foot step does not provoke attack of opportunity.
Well, considering that he's focused on Rose, gonna try baiting him into a box. She's going to take the 5-foot step backwards. And she's firing necrotic from the chromatic armlet.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity by the other axe.
Because ranged attacks in melee.
All right, I'm okay with that. The opportunity attack there, because at least it makes sure I'm not taking a malice on the ranged attack against the chieftain. Because ranged attack at point blank, you take a malice, right?
I don't remember if you take a malice, but you do. You know what? I'll double check because I don't even remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. Well, either way, it won't affect this roll. So, next hit is a crit. Fumble if it misses. Come on, please.
Well, first the attack of opportunity, actually, because you're casting in melee.
Well, I rolled a 27 for the record.
So the attack of opportunity would get if it hits, it's a crit.
Yeah, because the attack of opportunity goes first.
What?
Yeah, because it's an interrupt.
Yeah, that's how it's always.
I thought attacks of opportunity. Fair enough, I guess. Mm-hmm.
This is why, if you're casting a spell in melee, like, you could get stabbed and it interrupts the spell.
Well, I already did the 5-foot step, so I can't take that back, can I?
I'll let you redo it because you didn't understand what was going on if you want.
Okay. So then, yeah. 27, and I'm seriously hoping that that's enough to hit. It is, of course, aimed at the chieftain.
Alright, well, this is You would still get attack of opportunity by this. Because this is ranged. You're doing a ranged action while you're in melee with someone. Anyone who threatens you in melee can roll an attack of opportunity against you for doing that.
Okay, I thought it was because I moved to cast for some reason.
No. It's just because you're doing something ranged in melee.
So I can't do that without.
If you take the step back, you only get one opportunity attack.
And it's by the weaker character.
I feel like taking
That
a
would be your
gamble
best
here.
bet.
What would be your best bet?
Take the step back, take one opportunity attack, shoot them. Instead of 2 opportunity attacks.
It's still going to be a crit against me if it hits. And my AC isn't the best.
Take the hit.
Damn it. I'm going to have to. All right.
Hang tight. There is an option that might help.
Okay, what's the option?
Casting defensively.
What does casting defensively do?
I am double checking.
Even when you're defensive casting, if you're doing it in melee, it is still an attack of opportunity. Quote, ranged touch attacks, for example, still provide an attack of opportunity, even if the spell that causes the attacks was cast offensively.
If you want to cast a spell without provoking any attacks of opportunity, you must make a concentration check. DC 15. If you want to cast a spell without provoking any attacks of opportunity, you must make a concentration check, DC 15, plus double the level of the spell you are casting to succeed. That doesn't apply to this, though, because you're not casting a spell, you're using an item to do a... Yeah, using a magic item.
I'm just going to have to eat the attack of opportunity and hope to all the gods that it misses. Because as much as I was wanting to take a gamble on just using the scythe there, my chance of hitting with it is very low, and I really, really need the temp HP back. So I have to do something necrotic this round.
All right, so you're going through with the original?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to hope and pray that he misses.
Well, that depends. What's your AC? Because this one might actually be close.
My AC is, if I could find it, 19.
19. It met exactly.
See what I told you about my AC not being the best?
Yeah. Well, 19 is actually decent.
Pretty decent, yeah.
It's decent. If it meets, it beats. So, give me that slash crit.
This is gonna hurt.
All right.
It could not.
You'll be fine. Have faith with it earlier.
Oh, AC 19's a really, really good AC.
Follow up. Your attacker may make one additional attack against you. So it'd be a normal attack otherwise.
Alright, so I don't take any additional damage from the initial attack, but they are going to get a second one.
Yes.
No additional. They can make the... It's still normal damage. Which, considering that these guys do not have blunt and it is not magic, is going to be minimized to being 6 damage. So probably like 2 goes through.
Oh, that hurt a lot less than I was expecting.
Yeah, well now they get attack again, so. Which, that one definitely hits. And that one is 10 damage.
I told you it'd be fine.
Yeah, these are mooks. They just deal a lot of damage because they've been making like 10 plus attacks a turn.
Yeah.
Right, how much damage did I take in total?
In total, spread across 2 attacks, 16 damage. Both the attacks slashing so apply.
Oh, I'm
DR
looking at the wrong
twice.
sheet. Oh, so it was 16
So,
before reductions?
16 before reductions. And then
Alright,
apply whatever reductions you have.
Alright, what type was it?
Slashing.
Which, alright, I've got my 2 reductions, so that's 14, 12 damage that makes it through.
Well, you apply your reduction twice, because there was 2 separate attacks.
Yeah, so it was 14, that was the first one, and then 12 because of the second reduction.
I thought you
16,
had
14, 12.
DR4 bludgeoning magic.
Well, I've also got, I have 2 listed here.
Yeah, you take the higher of your DRs.
Oh, okay, okay, I am stupid, okay? So 9 damage that made it through.
That's my job.
So in that case, you would have 2 wounds and no temp HP remaining.
Okay. You know, 6, 17. Oh no, it's 8 damage that made it through, so I have 1 wound.
1 wound.
So the necromantic energy dissipates, and I just have a slight paper cut left over.
Yep. Slight wound. And I'll just keep that first roll that you made because, the actions were going through.
So it was 27 against the chieftain.
Yep, which would hit.
Yay!
Oh, no, the necromantic ability dissipates, so now it's just a regular bunny right there. No more necromancer.
Hey, actually did better damage that time. Alright, going back to abilities, Death Knight's Purchase, because I can never remember how many dice it is.
I think for you it's like 5d6 plus 4.
Ooh, that was not a good one, but any temp HP is better than none. And I once again tried to put it in on the combat tracker because I'm stupid. There we go. Alright,
All right.
that is my turn. It's going to have Svefenthorn for his actions, dropping Rose as a free action, and he's going to go straight up into the air.
All right.
Don't think he has really. I'm debating whether or not I have him attack this round, because he does have the tail attack. Yes.
I will let you know that there is something that will be happening at the end of your turn.
Alright, gonna have Svefenthorn stay overhead to prepare for a dive bomb.
Alright.
So, and unfortunately, because I don't know the exact way this battle is going to evolve, I can't turn that into a held action, so I'll have to wait until Rose's next turn for him to do anything.
All right. So, Rose, at the end of your turn, something is going on with the chieftain, as the axe that he is holding is now exuding some kind of energy that is traveling up his arm and into his chest and making his eyes glow.
Going Super Saiyan.
Somebody forgot to give him his heart medication.
Now I'm really glad that it got out of melee range.
Ah, but they taste like grape!
Animals, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna worry about the bone horror. That ain't my purview.
Hey, animals. Question?
What's up?
That guy's been healing a lot, right? Like, making himself better from killing his guys? Does he have to be willing for you to steal healing from him?
Yes, he has to be part of the network.
Yeah, but can you just make him part of the network?
No, I don't think so.
He doesn't have command, and he's not friendly.
I'm fairly certain I cannot force it.
It is with willing.
Yeah, it has to be willing. And then again...
It was just a thought.
Well, the twins
Be gone,
do
thoughts!
have mind, the mind sphere. Oh, but they'd have to keep it up because technically they can only move the healing around if the person is willing for it to be moved around.
Yeah.
So technically you guys can say no, you want all the healing that goes to you. But yeah. Animals is just gonna do the heal thing. That one, and... Alright, 22. Or 21. Derp. Alright, 34 for timber, 41 for snow, 17 for gar, and then everybody's back to full. Woohoo!
Starting to get that leverage.
Yeah. Well, it helps that we've cleared out a lot of enemies from, you know...
That's what I mean by the leverage.
Not as much damage being done every turn. But yeah, that's it for animals.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the
Oh, no.
Tiberian sent the
Not
price
now.
of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Sun Seal? That's exactly what the twins do.
Yeah, that is exactly what they do. Although Jakovich has already called, I think, twice this battle, so his next call will take place when it's actually over, because we're very near to the end.
Okay.
Jakovich is like having a sip of tea or something. And he's like, I think I should go call him again.
Well, because he did say at the end of his last message to the group that he was going to go try and find a lich arm to feed to Bitey.
Yeah, jump
Alexi's turn?
too. Hey, so I'm writing this message with my offhand because, as it turns out, Bitey is, new message, not exactly the friendliest of types.
But yeah, Alexi, it is your turn. You are currently destabilized. What do?
Same thing I
saying
did last
anything?
time I was destabilized. I pop my head out, throw a bomb, pop my head back in.
All right, where are you throwing the bomb?
Which of the J's?
Like an evil whack-a-mole.
This guy.
All right, what AoE does this thing have?
It's going to be him and
I
the...
miss. Not enough ale.
It's a plus.
We now have 2 rerolls.
Yeah. I didn't know if he was doing one that was higher or lower yield or something.
Yep. Okay, so attack rolls. Where are my ranged attack rolls? Here we go.
All right, that would hit. Are there any saving throws that are a part of this?
Yes. 10, 4 plus. They need to make a DC 20 saving throw for half damage. Reflex.
Alright, none of those guys make it. Does the sergeant make it? Sergeant halves. Hyena. Hyena has good reflex. Hyena also saves. Alright, roll damage.
Okay, it's going to be this plus 6 to the main target and 10 damage to each of the splash targets that didn't save, 5 damage to anything that did.
Alright, so that guy dies, everything else still up.
Whoosh!
He is now a candle.
Please, it is now your turn.
Well, since you were so polite, I guess I will.
You know why it is that he can cast spells, right? Because he has the magic word.
So, is that group actually still there?
That group, yeah.
Kaboom.
Do not ask
I can
about
hear
my
the-
background.
Nah, that's just the Marten giggling maniacally.
I will remind you that you do need to have line of sight. To, like, put the center thing.
There.
Trees.
Well, the trees.
How tall are they?
It's an entire pile of trees that you have to, like, climb up on.
Well, yeah, but he's on top of the wall.
The wall that got shattered and, like, is, like, maybe 2 feet up.
Anything in between the purple lines is mostly gone.
Mostly gone for the wall.
Yeah, been knocked over. So are there no individual timbers that are still standing?
You guys have been
There was
shooting
one timber
double-
still standing.
That one.
Yeah, that one. But you guys have been shooting magical cannons at this thing and have been double barreling entire sections.
Fine. There.
That
All right,
works.
that works.
Just for that same
Yes.
thing as before.
I mean, okay.
I think I grabbed too many. Reflex save of 25.
Let me grab the freaking... There it goes. There you go. Just widening the cone a little bit there for more destroyed wall. Remember when I started that cone and it was only like 10 feet wide?
My, how the line has grown.
All right.
Oh no, just realized with even more wall destroyed, he now has line of sight to the gnolls that are still there in the back. So if they don't advance, they're kind of screwed.
Well, I mean, they're gonna advance.
Even if they advance, they're kind of screwed.
Well, there's not much else to really do.
Well, that's it for
All right.
please.
Timber, call high or low.
Hi.
I need to step away for a few minutes. I'll be back ASAP.
All right. Timber, Chieftain is going after you.
Excellent.
I think Zim has to go deal with that witch that broke into the house.
Yep.
No, it's not a witch. It's the beginning of a song.
Considering that Zim stepped away, I'm not going to ask for a crit card. I'm just going to make it do the actual normal crit, which is just 3 times damage.
Ow.
I mean, that's what the weapon is balanced around. So that last one's the only one that doesn't hit, because Timber has a really high AC.
Hey, Timber, remember
Yep.
that thing that we had discussed?
What thing?
The ace in the sleeve that you had mentioned?
It still has to happen to me, though.
Oh, and Rose, that laugh that we heard in the background sounded like the Safari's Wipeout, beginning of the song.
All right, Timber. This guy's axe is absolutely sweeping it into you with what seems to be a frenzy.
That's the damage total?
That's the damage total from that multi-attack. He has
Okay.
one more attack to make now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, Timber, I would like to point out that as far as the thing that we had discussed, the using the existing thing with the ace isn't necessarily necessary, because the other thing can just go away on its own. It is an option, but right now you're about to take you are currently taking a crap load of damage, so
Yep,
using
I'm
it for
just
that
seeing what
instead.
this one is. Like I said, it has to happen to Timble.
Oh boy. Timber,
Yep.
you're at 89 wounds.
Sweet.
You are not dead.
Yeah. So that last attack, Timble's gonna do the... How much damage was that?
Total of 21 damage.
Okay, so that one Timble will use his retribution on.
All right. What do?
Timble's gonna take that last attack and just give that damage to Chieftain.
All right. Do you still take the damage?
It's like he attacked himself, basically.
Oh, the
wound
okay, so for the
retribution.
thing.
He's using the amulet.
The amulet, okay. So you're finally using the amulet. Cool. Back down.
Since
to
he's actually
68.
using it now,
Yeah.
I feel I can safely disclose the ace in the hole that Timber had was having Snow actually use that instant kill on Timber, and then Timber redirects that towards the enemy.
Yeah, but wouldn't that require his taunt?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, it's a free action. I could do it whenever the heck I please.
Oh!
Free action
Yeah.
is not a reaction.
I guess.
Oh!
Unless the GM allows it to be a reaction, but yeah. I don't know if free actions can be used outside of turn.
So the thing that I remember is that free actions are a bit weird, but you can even take free actions during a surprise round. So I think you could also take it outside of your round.
So
I'm
that
gonna
would
do.
Oh.
double check. 'Cause
Yeah,
That's not
free
possible.
talking is a free action. Is
Um,
the easy way to
Oh,
remember.
okay.
so possible thing here. Considering that the chieftain had charged up some sort of Kamehameha attack here, Timber could use that opportunity before he's about to swing to tell Snow,
Okay.
"Hey, do it now."
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
And if I'm not mistaken, Snow was quite aware that this was a possible plan.
Could we do that? Or is it too late?
That is up to the GM.
You could definitely try to do it.
Yeah, because we didn't understand how the mechanics worked on that, so.
Yeah, so the thing is that free actions don't take any time at all, although I can impose restrictions on the amount of free actions you can perform in a turn in case of, like, shenaniganry.
Yeah. Like the
Alright.
peasant railgun.
Like peasant railgun, which also doesn't work, by the way. And also the idea of, like, you guys try to filibuster and have entire conversations in the middle of a turn.
Yeah. Okay, so if allowed, storytell all, I see Temple sees heretical bullshittery. Tell Snow now, and then I have to make a save, but narratively I was gonna fail the save.
Well,
Okay, so with how the redirection works, you can't choose to fail the save and then pass it on.
Oh,
So, okay, so basically, what we can do here, I think, is if he fails the save, then it passes on. If he succeeds the save, then it failed to work, and the attacks go through anyways. Where he ends up getting hit because the chieftain didn't get whammied.
Well, because the way that the retribution, the amulet of retribution works, is that it redirects the attack itself, and the attack is made at the original result
Oh,
of
so
the
it can't
attack.
be so it can't be redirected towards whatever target they want.
No, you can. You just redirect it wherever, but it's the attack itself, not. So, like, for example, it would be you passing along the attempt a touch of death to the quivering palm touch of death thing to the chieftain, who would then have to make a save
Oh, okay.
if it was detonated.
Can I redirect that crit back at him then?
You could also choose the crit, yes.
Yeah. I'll just redirect the crit.
All right. Well, now I'm gonna have to go through and figure out how much damage was. Okay. So I'm gonna set your damage back to 0 while I math.
Mm-hmm. I do apologize.
So this, for the damage that you've taken, the total combined was 89, so I can work backwards on that. All right, so that would leave you with only 42 wounds. And the chieftain has an interesting result. Because with that much damage, an entire section of his torso is blasted away in, like, rebound damage, effectively.
Timber fired his chest cannon.
But this kills him But when the axe kills something, it heals its wielder. So now he's going to heal himself from killing himself.
He used the stones to destroy the stones.
I'm
So-
sorry, Rose. Here's your necromantic moment.
If he does not roll enough to resurrect from this, he's just going to be dead. So, with his own thing, he is
That's
point
still a
at
good
which,
chunk
like,
of damage not put on Temple.
Yeah.
That's when the gods say, "Hold on," and then quickly pull out the rule books.
pull out the rule books. Okay.
I get another shot!
Successfully manages to heal himself from killing himself.
Yes, yes, he gets another shot.
But isn't that funny?
I bet it hurt though. Bet it hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it's just that technically speaking, he gained health from the exchange. Because
Well, it's-
whenever basically this axe is like obviously hyper super mega cursed. But when you kill something, you roll its hit dice and healing.
Oh, come on.
Yep, and that's why the certain Kaiserin character needs that one to purify it.
And it is obviously super hyper omega cursed. Be very careful picking this thing up afterwards, but yeah.
Noah has the perfect item for that.
Alright, Timber, you are not down because of the Retribution Amulet.
Alright, I'm gonna continue to smite the shit out of this guy.
Understandable. You do have an active smite on him currently,
Yeah.
which means you still would bypass any damage reduction if he had any, and now you deal +8 damage on every hit.
Yep, and I'm also gonna put a power attack into this guy.
Understandable.
Are you trying to kill Steel, Rose?
I'm trying to win this fight.
I'm just
Actually, no, that would take my swift action, huh?
Let me just.
No,
hand
the
over
smite
to-
is
No,
still.
no. I'm talking
although-
about the power attack Temple has. Is that also his bonus action? I should say. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going over to media sharing real quick. Here's Timber.
Also, no, it's a free action. You just decide when you're making the attack roll, and you have to decide before making the attack.
Okay. Yeah. So Timber's gonna power attack full on this guy.
Alright, what is your current basic attack bonus? Are you at +8? On your combat tab, the BAB?
Going to combat. My base is 8. Yes.
Alright, in that case, -3 accuracy, +6 damage.
All right. Just gonna put minus plus the plus whatever. Don't I get +3 from the smite or?
Yeah. You get plus your charisma in your smite, so I think your charisma's +3.
Yeah. So it's +0.
Yep, so cancels out the smite bonus.
Yeah. Sweet. Gotcha.
You have a
Yeah,
plan?
4 round in this guy.
Alright, go ahead. Both hit.
Okay. And then for damage with the smite is +8.
Yep.
And then +2 from the power attack. 8, 9,
+6 from the power
Okay,
attack.
Okay. So 8 + 6. So +14 to both.
Yep.
I got 1 4. then the second attack. Is he still standing?
No, he will not be.
All right, sweet. Yeah, just basically cease your heresy. And then Timble will use his swift action to do a lay on hands on himself.
All right. Go ahead and roll that.
And that is one, two. Plus 15 health. Can you adjust my hit points?
Yep.
All right, so that's Temple's tone. Just cease your heresy and just cuts him down.
All right. The chieftain has been killed.
See you in a few minutes, asshole. Those are the last words that he hears. Shortly after cease your heresy.
Well, Snow is going to continue to smack the lieutenant.
Standing here, I realize
You were just like me, trying to make history.
Snow is just going to stop healing yourself. And he's just going to keep smacking. 18 doesn't hit.
There we go. I had to grab the GIF and put it in media
Yeah.
sharing. that is Snow versus the Lieutenant.
23, I think, hits.
It does hit.
17 does not. You, nat 1.
Uh-oh.
we still have wee walls.
Can I use that reroll?
Yes,
One of them?
take it.
Yeah.
Please. Thank
Do
you.
it, do it, do it.
Use as
Zero
many as you
hesitation.
want.
It
We have
needs to
two.
die.
Oh, no.
Do it again.
No, I'm... That's just 4 damage. And unfortunately, that was the last turn for the +3 to hit.
Why won't you die?
On the plus side, with the chieftain dead, all of the party knows that this is the current main threat left.
Yeah, and that's his turn. That's his 4 attacks. I don't really have any bonus actions I can use. Yep, that'd be his turn.
All right. Go ahead and pass it along to Gar then. Gar.
Okay, and I'm attacking the top G.
Understandable. That was the one that charged, so he has less AC.
I miss. Not enough ale.
That's 1 hit and 1 miss. Alright, this guy is left standing with like 1 HP.
And now it's Bone Horror's turn.
Hey, look, an easily reachable sergeant.
No, don't attack
Well,
Timber.
Oh yeah, this is the sergeant, isn't it?
S is a sergeant, yep.
If talking is a free action, is intimidation through talking a free action?
I believe utilizing a skill like that in some way is a, I'd probably say something like that would just be a, swift action.
Mm.
If you're trying to use a skill, like communicating with them normally, yeah, sure. But if you're gonna try to like intentionally intimidate them,
Okay, never mind then.
yeah.
So, yeah, I was thinking about having Rose have a little cheeky thing for the G standing next to her. considering the bone horde that's directly adjacent to him. But since that isn't an option, then yeah, reverting bone horde to autonomous. Good lord, that was loud. I was going to play a blurp, but that is just ear molestation.
Ah, that's not good.
Okay, that one's a
Alright.
bit quieter.
Reverting to autonomous, understood.
Hey, I'm
Wow,
back.
you go.
Sorry about that.
Alright, the Bone Horror does a full action attack on the enemy it can reach. And it hits with a bite, a gore, and 2 claw attacks. Let's figure out the exact amount of damage that is being done to this poor bastard.
So it's like watching a trapdoor spider attacking.
That is 15 plus 11 plus 13 plus 25, so 64 damage to this sergeant. He is killed multiple times over. Poor bastard.
So, flavor text basically just grabbed both arms and pulled.
Basically, grabbed both arms, gored with a protruding bone, and then slammed the remaining body back into the ground. It has been unexistent.
This gnoll is no more. It is a former gnoll.
It is gnoll more.
Why did I come back?
I don't know. Why did you...
Hey, Jim, I just want to point out, S there is wearing Imperial Purple, and all of those J's are wearing Senatorial Red, and Hail Kaiser.
Alright, only one of those attacks hit, so you're only taking 18 damage.
Yay.
He's running out of gas. Keep
And
it
it
up.
does not have a heal it's going to use this turn.
He's running out of turbo juice. Now's your chance.
Alright, let's handle the things currently attacking Gar. Let's see if they can muster up anything. That is a 20, a 7, mod 20, and an 18. Does the 18 hit?
Yep, my AC is 17.
17, okay. Alright. In that case, go ahead and grab the damage on that bad boy. That is a combined total of 15 damage over 2 attacks. That's obviously before any damage reduction or whatever.
How many different attacks was that?
2.
Okay. So that would
Only
be
2 of them.
DR2.
All right. That is going to be 1 against the Bone Horror. The hit. 7 damage. Miss. And a hit for 10 damage. That one Axonal is still going to take a swing at Rose, see what happens. Hits for 9 damage. So down to 10 temp HP. Sergeant charge, Sergeant...
The 4 reduction?
Before reduction, yeah. Sorry, then. I should have waited for that. You were at 19. I did make sure to check that. And then another 11 damage before reduction. So 21 damage currently to you across 2 attacks, both slashing.
21 minus 8.
At least the chieftain got a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, and he healed from it, technically. And another 6 piercing damage, but that one's towards Timber. So that puts you at 33 damage. Lenore goes to 102. Let's see. Oh, wait, yeah, the Sarissa fight down in the bottom. It's allies and then enemies, so... Demetrius about to go wild. Piercing crit, please, for Demetrius.
All right. Pinned. The attack pins your arm to a wall, another target, or your own body. Make a DC 12 strength check to free your arm, taking 1d4 damage with each failed attempt.
All right. Well, he's attacking the thing who fails his save, so yeah, I guess that sergeant just has his arm pinned to his own body, so he can't even attack anymore.
Gnoll kebab.
And that is another d4 damage towards him, so we'll take 3 damage from that. No multiplier, right?
No multiplier.
No multiplier. Got it. And the last damage... Okay, yeah, no, that sergeant just gets dismantled. He's now dead. So, probably just gonna do 2 per to make this easy and simple. Attack in a line, why not? It's a phalanx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, let's see. Oh, hey, one of them is going to die. They high rolled. All right, this pikeman goes down. All right, enemy turn. On this section, at least. Miss. Hit. Only 5 damage, so yeah, still good. One more hit. Oh yeah, this guy takes a 5-foot step forward. Forgot to mention that. Probably should have. Oh well. And does that beat CMD? It does not. You rolled a 2 on the dice. That ain't doing shit, hyena. Alright, so, oh, wait, I forgot. This guy got damaged by 5, so he would have died. Forgot about that. And that's enemy turn.
Question about this stack of logs. Is this stacked like firewood cord is stacked, or is this just a pile of trees?
Just a pile for the outer wall.
It's like a pile of trees that are like sort of stacked together, but that's just because they're like, you know, cylindrical objects, so they have like a way that they go together.
Yeah, my question is mostly, what happens if I knock the bottom one out?
They might roll. They might just kind of splinter.
Okay.
The problem is that you're like kind of perpendicular to where it's at for the most part, so
What happens is the ant gets mad that you attack their spot.
So it is my turn.
We're sorry,
I'm
Rosalia.
debating
We're
it.
afraid we can't let you do that.
I'm debating a choice of words right now. So the Axeman who attacked me, would it be possible if I'm not moving to attempt an intimidation and an attack on the same turn?
Yep. Standard action, attack, intimidation, quick action. Or swift action. You know what I mean.
Technically, you could still move.
And you could move after, yeah.
I can even take a 5-foot
And
step.
that is true.
You take a 5-foot step.
But she has no intention on backing away from this guy.
You're talking to the G Axeman or the S Axeman?
The one that injured her last turn. I'm going to take advantage of the Scythe of Spite.
Alright, I mean, technically both of them hurt you last turn.
Oh, right, I took multiple attacks. Which one looks closer to death?
They're
Neither is going
about
to
the
make it
same.
good?
They're about the same HP total. Because the S has more HP, but took half damage off of a blast from the twins, so they're about the same HP total.
So yeah, just attempting intimidation against these two. So much for your boss. Don't worry, you'll be with him soon. I can just find the freaking dice for it. There it is. Don't know if any bonuses would be applied. Oh my god.
Even at your
Why?
worst, you're still slightly intimidating, but not enough to intimidate them right now.
Yeah, I know. And I'm not about to waste a reroll on an intimidate against someone who's going to die within a few turns anyways. But at least I have Scythe of Spite. She's going to be going after the sergeant since he's the bigger threat. It does have expanded crit range, so 19 or better. Screw you!
Does hit.
Yeah, it does hit. That's a 1d6 plus 2 piercing slashing. Well, piercing or slashing. Yeah, she's going for the gut. So I guess that would be piercing because she's driving it in.
Yeah, you it's variable. You could choose piercing or slashing.
Yeah, I'm going for piercing. Because yeah, she's going for the gut because, height difference, that's the best target.
Yep. All right, you definitely slash him. Not enough to kill him, but you have definitely slashed him.
Right. And as for Svefenthorn, dive bombing the sergeant.
All right. Do you want him to make a charge dive bomb thing, or?
Yeah. Because he's got the leggies, so he's bringing the tail down while basically getting right in the guy's face to be a distraction.
Well, if he high rolls, which he does, congratulations, Svefenthorn kills him.
So basically just falls out of the sky and flattens the guy.
Woes? Can you
Yeah.
take a step so I can not squish you?
Yep. Oop. I was already going to end my turn with a 5-foot step there. They're all yours, big guy. And that is the end of my turn.
All right.
Cease your heresy. Woes, mind if you take a step? Excuse me.
After you, good sir.
I think people are good on health. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to go for an attack.
Eldritch Blast. Like 60% of the remaining enemies in that circle there. Actually, yeah, I'd say about 60%.
Yeah, but also the bone horror.
Yeah, it's fine. It won't blow up, and it's done. It served its purpose.
And it's getting Timber's ear.
What?
Will Timber be safe with that?
Sure. It doesn't reach the center of the square.
Cool. In that case,
It's okay.
yeah.
Danger close as Timber's standard operating procedure. This is why he's deaf.
Another overcharged. This time they're gonna go with lightning. Just cause.
Alright, the only one where it matters if they roll or not is the Bone Horror and the Undamaged Sergeant. So, let's see. Undamaged Sergeant. This is Reflex, right? Or Will?
Reflex. DC 25.
Alright, does not make the DC. Bone Horror with your
+3.
Garbage Reflex. Doesn't save. Who'd have saw that coming? Alright. Everything in the circle dies, including the Bone Horror.
Good night, sweet prince. Hold on, I think I have a blurb for this. Please be a blurb for this. No! I was hoping for a blurb of a duty honorably fulfilled.
I wonder if that pikeman's ears are itching.
Maybe.
double cannonball him.
Is that the end of the twin's turn?
Yes. Sorry.
Alexi.
I feel like putting both cannon blasts on that pikeman right now would be just insult to injury.
Remember to say the line.
With conviction.
Yes, for Caden.
No, bad. Wrong god.
Well, Alexi.
I need to move this guy temporarily.
What are you doing?
You stabbed Julian.
Oh. What, are you about to point blank them with the cannon?
Also, the one that killed the guy died already. So
He was a contributing factor.
he was.
Okay,
Those
I've
poor
got the
hoplites
can-
are gonna be so freaking deaf.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. To be fair, the cannon's been going off next to them, but it was also pointed away. Now it's firing over their heads, so
Yeah.
they're gonna have to roll saves against that against tinnitus, aren't they?
They're rolling fortitude saves if this goes off. Yes.
Hold on. Let me find it.
Or Alexi is just not intimidating in a tank.
Right? They're staring down the barrels of a pair of howitzers aimed at their face, and that's just apparently not intimidating enough.
I mean, you would like this is lowering the DC of your intimidate, but also that intimidate roll is not exactly very good, Alexi.
That's what you get for not saying for the Kaiser one.
We keep telling you over and over and over and over and over and over.
Hold on. There we go.
You don't listen.
Okay, the thing's not working. Hold on a second.
You know what the sad thing is?
What?
Timber's speed is reduced. He can't make it over to goal.
Well, there's, you know.
Well,
Do you
not
have
that
at least
soldier
20?
can get.
Do you have at least 10 feet of movement speed?
Oh, I have 15 right now.
You could still charge then.
Timber's
And you'd
gimping
have
around.
reach.
Yeah. Timber's just gonna be gimpy.
I'm still waiting for Rose's what Rose was doing.
Yeah, it's being difficult is all. It's nothing that's actually gonna affect what you're doing. It was just something funny for the Discord.
Oh, okay. Well, with the cannons establishing...
There it is. I finally found it. I posted it in media sharing. This is him bringing the cannons around on those gnolls.
Hey, the gift that Timber put a while ago. Only this time with actual music.
I have this entire song memorized. Fucked. You are if you say Kend, that spells fucked. If you're too fucked to see. I love that one. That was a good one.
How is engineering untrained and intimidate is trained, but I have no ranks in intimidate and mega ranks in... What is going
Probably because you
on?
got something fucky with your character sheet. I could take a look at that at some point.
How big is the crater that used to be this guard's knoll?
And does the cannonball keep going
depends.
through him?
Okay.
I'm saying, does the cannonball keep going through him?
That depends. Are you double barreling?
Mostly to try to get the other guys to surrender so that they know what's coming next.
Well, are you double barreling? I've not received an answer.
Yes.
We're taking prisoners?
No, but they don't know that.
Well, in that case, the answer is these two are both dead now.
Red mist.
All right, time for an en masse fortitude save.
Mist was white.
Funny. This one is a DC 17, so half of them are currently clutching at their ears, the other half are not. Demetrius is fine.
How's that hyena doing?
Well, I think he needs a new loincloth.
The
It's,
hyena? That's
it's
impressive.
literally a hyena.
Oh, it's the hyenodon?
No, literally a hyena. There's hyenas, hyenodons, and gnolls. This is
I had no
literally
idea.
just a hyena.
Oh, okay.
It is not looking too hot either with the loud noise.
Okay. E-
Okay, I would like to say one more time. I wonder how all of the refugees are feeling right about now, because there has been an endless barrage of large explosions coming from inside that camp.
When you say endless barrage, I would just like to say at the end of this round, it'll have been exactly 1 minute.
Boom!
Yeah,
Boom!
and how-
Boom!
And how
boom.
many explosions have happened in that time frame? It's like a
Uh,
full artillery bombardment going on in there.
The double barrel happens every second turn.
No, I'm not talking about the cannons. I'm talking about all the big explosions that have been going on. There's all the AoEs that the twins are doing, plus the 3 bone horrors that exploded.
Ice this time, just for the record.
Ice this time, cool. Well, if they save, they do live.
Does that get any environmental bonuses? Not towards damage, but just towards effects on the environment since everything is wet?
So everything does come with an additional effect. Like, technically the fire one sets them on fire and they are burning and stuff. Electricity has an effect. For the cold one... It's technically Frost Blast. You may change... Blah, 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 blah. Any creature struck by the attacker that failed their reflex saving throw, if one was required, must succeed at a fortitude save or be staggered for 1 round.
Let's see if any of them roll nat 20s to save. No savers, they all die.
Tempo's just like, this is kind of reminds me of home.
A boomba.
Being
Remember-
surrounded and being bombarded? Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know. Bunch of enemies throwing themselves at you, rains of projectiles piercing into you and everyone around you. You know, the normal.
Yep. The only thing missing is Miss pulling out a bunch of spears from me and going, ha.
Tanya?
It's your turn.
Tanya?
Yeah.
Can you find the peasant jobs done from Warcraft 3 for me?
A fun little side thing on the on that note. Whenever we scan out a machine to make sure that, like, you know, it's passed all the checks, the little voice that plays is "work complete."
Well, I mean, job's done.
Perfect.
I don't think Temple can see anybody.
Currently, no.
No.
I mean, if he turns around, he can see the hoplites you brought along finishing off a group.
There is technically one more on the other side of that
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, but Temple doesn't see him.
Yeah.
I don't know. A good part of that pile is now ash.
I would like to have the twins send a telepathic message to the pikemen, the lone surviving pikeman inside the walls. Crying is a free action.
Temple is going to put his sword back into its scabbard.
I will point out, there is another enemy that we know the location of, and we know he is still a threat.
It's fine. It's fine.
Did you tell Temple Snow's in danger?
Yes.
I mean, there's currently a mental connection, basically. Yeah, so.
Okay, so I guess on Temple's tone, he's like, "Hey, Snow, how's it going in there? Most of them were blown up."
Then again, maybe they wouldn't. I mean,
Oh my God.
Snow did steal a barrel from them.
Worth noting, Rose is still mad at the twins over abusing her credit line.
You also tried to kill him.
Fine. Yes, they'll
We're just saying, you gotta get as good as you can.
I was gonna say, Temple, if you don't, Temple's gonna run in there looking for Snow and start balking at him for insubordination while we were fighting.
Oh, real quick for Please's turn. He's just gonna move over onto Timber's other shoulder.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Also, I've started playing Elton John's "I'm Still Standing" for the cage match.
I'm still standing like I ever was.
Yeah, Timber's gonna go in there expecting to.
That reminds me, the
Timber's
laugh
gonna-
was not from a song, it was Holo just cackling.
Alright,
Timber's gonna go in there expecting to chew him up for insubordination. Find him next to a corpse with more blood than any two bodies could have contained, just everywhere.
okay, so I guess Temple's just gonna start sprinting north.
All
with
right.
his 15 feet of movement.
You move at 45 feet per turn.
Okay. Temple's gimping along.
Yep, so.
And I'm going to take this opportunity to pick up the axes and put them away.
15.
If it helps, if you use the arrow keys, you move 5 feet at a time.
25, 30, 35, 40. How much?
45.
All right. No! Keep it not forward. Okay. I guess that's all Temple can do.
Ignoring the one remaining pikeman.
The twins will take care of him.
Oh. Staff is no longer +3 because 3 rounds have gone by. So Snow drops the quarterstaff and first attack. I'll use my last stunning strike on him.
All right.
Yay!
So they get to make a DC 16 Fortitude save. They'll probably pass it, but
They do have a decent fortitude. Yeah, they do.
yep, figured. I'll just remove that. And next attack. Nope. And that attack. Nope. And that attack. Nope. So
Wow.
just 1d10.
3, 4, 5.
But 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Don't we have any more rerolls?
We do.
You,
I have one last one.
if you're okay
Use
with
it.
okay,
Use it.
I will use it on my second attack. Up 23 hits.
That hits.
Okay, another d10. Now just 3. 13
That's-
damage.
That's still 3 more damage.
Now that's all I can do.
Gar.
Yep, can I take my action to pick up my axes and put them away off the ground?
Understandable.
And since that's 2 actions, one to pick up and then one to put away.
You still have a movement.
He's doing 2 actions, isn't that like full round?
Well, because putting it away is a swift. Picking it up, like he could just do that as a standard, but that still leaves him with a movement action.
I think it's just a matter of like catching his breath and putting his gear away right now.
Oh, that's fair. I'm just making sure he knows he has one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You could beat me though, I'm pretty sure.
You could take a single sprint and probably be almost there.
Yeah,
if not
yeah.
inside.
And that's full movement.
All right. Well, cage match. Ooh, you're really lucky that 18s are not critical. Because that was an 18 right there. Let's... All right. There's that. I went ahead and passed it to the top of the turn because you know what? Here, I'll roll in case for some godforsaken reason Demetrius and 6 hoplites can't kill a single pikeman and an injured hyena. Well, Demetrius hits every single attack, so...
Just went sewing machine on that guy with the pike. Or Pila, excuse me.
Yep. So there's that, and then the hyena is just gonna... I'm just gonna say the hyena. He's gonna get like 6 attacks against him.
One of those is bound to kill him.
Yeah,
So,
literally
Rose's
only one
turn?
of them needs to hit. Yep, it is
So-
now Rose's turn.
Oh. Rose's turn? She is standing over the corpse of the chieftain. She's going to glare over at that pikeman and point the scythe at him. This is your one chance to surrender. Serve me and you'll be spared. Would that be a persuasion or intimidate?
Bluff.
Well, first, I need a high or low from you.
Well, Rose is taking the low road, right? Oh, no, actually, no, I'd say she's taking the high road, so high.
High.
Because
All
she's
right.
technically sparing him.
Good. Also, rolled the classic D100 social critical number of 69. Nice. So,
Nice.
Congratulations. They do actually understand the
That's
language you're
all,
using.
folks.
All right, so
So roll bluff.
We have been
It wouldn't
granted
be
a
bluff.
wander meal bar.
Vari
What is
brand
it?
wander meal.
What does Wander Meal Bar do?
The thing where it, technically speaking, has almost no nutritional value, so if you eat only wander meal for long enough time, you starve.
Oh my god. So, yeah. So basically, it just keeps you from feeling hungry. It's sawdust soup.
Basically.
Not Imperial standard.
Persuasion isn't a thing, is it?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Committed diplomacy, woes!
I'm gonna go with intimidation. One, because it's a higher roll. Two, because she is technically leaning heavily on intimidation right now, standing over the corpse of their former leader.
Oh, that was almost a 20.
It was. But a 27 is definitely high enough to have a single pikeman surrender.
Considering he's standing in a corpse of a corpse field of all of his friends, and the person telling him to stand down is standing over his former boss.
Yeah, the pikeman's just gonna throw their pike to the side, and then like sling off their javelin bag and toss that in the other direction.
All right, that is Rose's turn, but she is sending Svefenthorn to follow along with Gar and Timber. He is terrain masking because of the extreme winds.
Yep, makes sense.
Animal. Where's snow?
Directly ahead. Would you like us to give you a lift?
Throw me through that wall!
Affirmed.
Your destination is approximately 30 yards ahead.
Oh boy, gotta bring up that tab.
No, did close the door.
You did close the door.
Alright, telekinesis.
Oh, yeah.
How far can I throw?
Either way, it's faster than Temple could run. Well, on a good day.
Yeah, I know for a fact that I can definitely pick you up. Just trying to figure out how far away I can throw. Oh, okay. Up to 20 feet plus 5 feet per 5 caster levels.
Alright, so 25 feet. So you could jump him forward like 25 feet a turn. Well,
Yes.
each of your turns.
Yes. So,
Alright.
25 for animals, and then 25 for, please, on his turn.
Engaging jump jets.
I would like you to realize that Snow is rather fucked up right now. Again.
One of you heal him. If you can.
Ah, right. Okay, I guess please we'll have to do it on his turn. Because the animal's already moved.
Animal pushes Temple. Lay off the Imperial Chow.
They have
Alright, Alexa, do you have
one
any
spell
actions?
point left. FYI.
believe
If
it
you're
is.
talk, oh
I believe it's Alexi's turn.
yeah, I was asking if he had anything he was doing.
Yeah, if you're muted, we can't hear you.
Haha! There. I cast a spell.
Understandable. Twins, would you like to redirect this 21 healing away from the unwounded Alexi?
Yes, to snow. Oh.
I mean, technically, I drink a potion. It's kind of a potion. It's an extract. It's not really a potion. It's just
Shut up and just woolulu.
Wooloo.
Hey, that's the conversion noise.
Woolulu.
Yeah, we're trying to make him a loyalist. Snow feels like he drank a drink, but he didn't drink a drink.
No,
The
was going
power, the memory of drinking booze fills you with determination.
And the memory of kegs past fills you with determination.
No, prefers the kegs of the future. Is that all Alexi's gonna do?
Also gonna hop out of the tank and start doing triage next round.
All right, so basically taking a movement out of the tank.
Yep.
All right, it is now Please's turn.
Yes. Got one last ditch thing we can do. This is gonna hurt. So mass heal, and instead of actually doing the healing, they are going to take the damage themselves. Or themselves. But that should be enough for... Yeah, that'll be enough.
Okay, so what are they doing?
They are... Okay, so they are mass healing. Everybody is getting healed, well, the 5... Oh, wait, where's all the, it's too far away. Okay, so instead it would be... This...
You would have 88 points of healing to distribute.
Still enough to heal everybody. And they're taking the 80 wounds themselves.
All right.
So everybody's back to full except for them.
Ember.
Is going to run 45?
45.
Okay. 5, 10.
Can't drive 45.
Reminder, you could use the arrow keys to move 5 feet at a time for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Add 5 more because that was a diagonal.
Oh.
So 1 more movement.
Yeah, I'm trying
Technically,
to.
every other diagonal turns into 10 feet. First diagonal's free.
Okay. There we go. And Timbo will use his swift action to give to give please lay on licks. So he sticks his finger in his mouth and pokes him with it.
Unfortunately, that healing cannot be removed by anything other than the rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. You see Temple attempting to give you a wet willy. Then you remind him it doesn't walk. Okay. And Torn. I still got one.
Well, Snow is going to continue the attacking. That flurry of blows. Nope. Yes. You go. Okay, that was a nat 20. It just didn't show up in the... Nah. That's rude.
Very rude.
That was a nat 20 and it didn't go in the box.
Well, it looks like it wouldn't have been confirmed with the next roll anyway.
Still would have been a hit. 22 hit?
22 will hit at this point.
Okay. So 2 rolls.
Oh no.
That almost rolled the 1.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Oh.
Why did you have to say anything? That's 10 more damage. And yeah, that's all Snow can do.
R.
And here we go. The twins need to be put back on Timber's shoulders.
Well, yeah, they're there. I'm just not moving them because we know where they're at.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
Go fast!
There is exactly one enemy on the map right now.
And that's the full move.
All right. It's the lieutenant's turn. What's her AC at this point, by the way?
19.
19. Got it. So that's 1 hit. For 20 damage. Go ahead and make an attack of opportunity, if you would so desire.
Yes, I would like to punch him in the face repeatedly. Aww.
Miss.
So the sad thing about this is this cage match wouldn't actually have been that much of a problem if we hadn't been rolling like garbage.
Yeah. It
Uh,
definitely would help.
I'm also fatigued and I'm also not rolling. I'm taking a penalty to my attacks.
Yeah. And this guy's on an upper, Snow's on a downer.
Okay, so Rose, being over top of the corpse of the chieftain, it takes a full hour for her to create a corpse puppet. However, it only takes a few seconds for her to reach to the other side, grab him on the shoulder, and say, "You're not getting away from me that easily." She is beginning the process of dragging his soul, kicking and screaming back to create a corpse puppet.
All right.
That is her entire turn.
For how many turns?
The next hour.
That's her out of the fight.
That's her out of the fight. I'm deleting her from
Remember, she is an evil character, so in this moment, all she's thinking about is that goal of enslaving
revenge.
the person who killed her father. Yeah. She's singularly focused on it. You would have to snap her out of it at this point.
Another 25 feet forward.
Bear in mind, Stefan Thorn has been instructed to assist you guys in battle. He's on full autonomy mode right now.
Blow that door open, or I will.
It's unlocked.
So
It's not a big enough door for Timber.
That's what I said.
It will be after the twins are done.
And I'm ready on the trigger
Please.
for that, by the way. So are you chucking him through the wall?
Oh, it's Alexi's
Oh, it's
turn right
Alexi's
now.
turn. Ah.
So the question I was trying to ask, the dead hoplite, how dead is he? Like, is he bisected? Is he a pincushion, or could a skilled surgeon save him?
Oh, there is no shot. He like, straight up got pierced by no less than 3 javelins. By this I mean he went negative enough that he was dead on the spot.
I see. Anyone else have any wounds that are bleeding that might
Yeah,
need
a couple
treatment?
of them got jabbed and slashed slightly.
So, fun fact, as part of being a tinker who is a construct specialist, Alexei is a really good anatomist.
Alright, the 2 I moved to the side are the injured ones.
So, staunch the bleeding, get the worst of the damage under control.
Yep, alright. You may do so. I'm gonna go ahead and remove you from Initiative 2 now. So you're gonna be doing that for a while. Please, it is now your turn.
May I please slam Timber through the wall?
Yeah, sure.
Do it. Do it.
25 feet. Oh, yeah! And that'll be it for Please's turn.
Okay, Timber, take 5 Kool-Aid Man damage.
I'll take damage.
Nah, you don't need to take damage for it.
Snow,
Actually-
what the hell are you doing? Oh, by the Kaiser, what is that?
There is currently one gnoll that is obviously, like, has some sort of extreme energy flowing through it. There is blood everywhere. Snow doesn't even have a weapon in his hands anymore, as that's been tossed aside.
5, 10, 15. Can I reach oval? Snow?
I'll say sure, but you'll take an accuracy malice for it.
Alright. Yeah, Timber's gonna declare a charge for the Kaiser and try to get this guy.
Alright.
10.
See, Alexei, that is how you declare for the Kaiser, you know?
For the Kaiser! And then attack.
Alright, take a -5 for this.
Alright.
But that's going to be slightly countered by you getting a +2 from charge.
Can I
Sir and
snipe this guy?
Jesus, please give him a nat 20 on this.
Can you smite this guy? No. At least not
No.
with Smite Chaos. You'd have to smite them.
Okay, I'll do that. So that would be a plus math. I'm bad at math.
You're
with
+1.
snow, yeah. Okay, so +1.
Or, wait, no. It was -5 +2. So, actually, neutral.
Okay, so just regular attack.
Yep.
For the Kaiserin!
That hits.
And then plus 16 damage, right?
Plus 16, yep.
Yeah, plus the whatever
Plus
was
2
on
from
the
charge.
16, 17, 18.
All right. As you slash them, you could tell immediately that that's supposed to be a lethal wound, but a lot of the energy dissipates, and now they're left with it not being dead. They have lost a lot of their bonuses, though.
All right, cool. I still have swift action, no?
Yep, you do.
Okay. I'm going to give Snow my last lay on hands.
All right. Roll for that.
Yeah. I'm just reading it real quick.
$13.
There you go, Snow. 13 hit points.
Already
Mental.
applied. Well, Snow continues the flurry of blows. Uh, 23, I think that hits.
Yep.
And nat 20. And that
confirms.
confirms. Bludgeoning crit card, please.
Absolutely.
A little bit of For the Kaiserin goes a full way. Just saying.
Bash the nose, triple damage.
Let's go.
Well, I'm going to roll the first d10 because I have a feeling that this one might actually kill him.
Nope. Because you got to remember, he lost a lot of his bonus in exchange for not being dead, and
Well,
so-
let's roll the crit because that's triple damage. 12.
All
he still
right,
up?
that would be enough because he lost his expanded health pool.
So you've seen his stance as being a little bit on the aggressive side, but at this point, he's had enough. As the first shot, as a left rolls up, the second one is just a haymaker from down below. And as he just hits the ground, you just see Snow pounce up on top of him. The last two attacks, he's making sure it stays dead.
He's doing a straddle ground pound just to make sure.
Oh, he's making sure because he just spent nearly how many rounds?
12 rounds.
12 rounds with this thing. And you hear Snow absolutely panting.
Knockout! Ding, 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 ding.
And then Snow, looks up. There's a big temple-shaped hole in the wall, and he's just covered in javelins. Looks like you had fun.
Having trouble breathing. Oh, I took a whatever weapon. Is he using a mace, I'm assuming?
He's using a mace.
Yep. A mace to the chest. Knock the wind out of me.
Timber's going to put his sword away after giving him a sword salute, and then he's going to pick up Snow and then the lieutenant and start gimping on out.
Yep. The lieutenant is obviously dead as fuck.
Meanwhile, Rose outside, standing over that corpse, pulling very aggressively at a chain, with something very aggressively struggling on the other end.
No, before you pick
up.
Snow up,
Yeah.
he wants his quarterstaff back and he wants his dagger. Both are on the ground.
Pick him up, twins. if you can.
I'm quite capable of walking, thank you very much. Just
Tibble
winded.
drops him. Tibble drops him and marches out with the corpse.
Cool. Roll fall damage.
No, it's not high enough for fall damage.
Also, because you are a structure timber, I take no fall damage because Monk says no. As long as I'm near a ledge.
Yeah, just slide down on Timble.
Yep, Snow will pick up his quarterstaff and dagger. And while you guys have decided to march out there, there's two things that have kind of perked Snow's interest after he takes a breather. He's interested in that cave that's underneath, but there's also, this is probably the room of shinies.
And who's Rose's friend standing next to her?
Oh, snap.
That was the lone survivor, and she intimidated him into surrendering and changing allegiance.
And then
They're currently standing quite weaponless.
The twins are just going to curl up in their little cubbies on the back of Timber and nap. They have expended everything.
Hoover, hasn't everyone expended, like, everything?
Yeah,
You
I'm
did-
all out of smites. I still got a couple spells left.
I mean, you didn't make me roll a dex save, so I couldn't use Cat's Luck, but that's about all I got left.
Well, I mean, you were fighting a cleric. The only thing they really got is will save stuff.
So yeah, since things are quieting down, well, Rose is reeling in her fish. She's just going to go, Demetrius, how did things go at your end?
Are they even in the collective right now?
Thought they were.
No.
Okay, then
Nope.
Alexi, how did things go at your end?
Well, we lost one, got a few craters, but none of the rescuees are dead.
How intact is the corpse?
It attacked enough for necromancy, but not resurrection.
Have Demetrius bring him over to me.
Storyteller?
Yep.
Can I detect chaos on this new companion?
Demetrius or the
gnoll.
prisoner?
The prisoner.
You may try to, and you would find out that, yes, they would register as chaotic. Not capital C chaotic, lowercase c chaotic.
Unless they've got cleric levels, then I don't think they would, actually.
No, but they do have minor blessings.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
From being in the Gnoll pack.
They have some minor blessings.
I will point out that killing a prisoner is a chaotic act.
Who said I was going to kill him?
Grievously wounding a prisoner is also a chaotic act. It might actually be an evil act, too.
I would say violation of the Geneva Convention, but the Wolven don't believe in that.
No. Timber's just gonna look at him
Menacingly.
menacingly.
And Snow, left alone, is now going to ransack this hut because it's probably got all the expensive shinies in it. He is not being subtle that he is searching the place.
Great. The twins
Stor-
are looking through his eyes.
Oh, he's not
Storyteller?
he's not making any effort to hide the fact that he's searching.
Storyteller?
Don't
Yep.
worry, there was nothing below this board.
Storyteller, Timbo's gonna go around decapitating the dead gnolls.
There are quite a lot to go through, but you may.
Yeah, and he's just gonna start stacking them on the pike that he got.
Gnoll
Oh,
kebab.
the Sarissa he got.
Yeah.
You
And
could fit a couple on there, yeah.
yeah, and once he starts getting too full, he's just gonna start spiking them on his javelins. And then if that's too much, he's just gonna start just trying to grab as many heads as he can and shoving them in his bag.
I will remind you that like half of these guys had spears, and then almost all of them had javelins.
Yeah,
Also,
so lots of gnoll, just gnoll
Head
heads.
kebabs.
Head kebabs,
considering that some of the bone horrors were made using the remains of the gnolls, there would be collections of heads where the bone horrors fell.
And keep the blood pool out of the cave. We still don't know what's down there.
So yeah, Timbo's basically looking like a fucking super chaos space marine right now.
Understand.
Very intimidating. Is Demetrius going to bring the fallen hoplite over to where Rose is at?
If Alexi passes along the message, then he would.
Of course, Alexi's going to pass along the message. He's a good boy.
In
Don't take
case,
that out of context.
I mean, I think we know exactly what context that should be taken in.
Oh yes, we definitely know what a good boy you are, Lightpaw.
Chopping heads, chopping heads. Not listening to this because I'm chopping heads. Skulls for the Kaiserin, chopping heads. Definitely not chaos, chopping heads.
All right. Demetrius would bring over the body.
So, well, Rose is tugging away at this ghostly chain. All right, you were his commanding officer. It's your call to make. He died recently. The body's mostly intact. I can bring him back, but he won't be the same.
Demetrius is going to look like he's thinking for a minute about this. Because obviously, this is a big decision, and he doesn't want to make it lightly.
Yeah, because when a necromancer says, "I can bring them back, but they won't be the same," you don't take those words lightly.
Well, he doesn't look at you and think necromancer. He looks at you and thinks high priestess of Hades. And if a high priestess of Hades is saying he won't come back, right? Now that is something to think about. He won't be the same. Because that is not like a question of skill at that point. That is a question that is just a statement of fact.
And the more times you raise the dead, the more times a certain dog is going to take a looking at you.
All right. So what Demetrius is going to start doing is he is going to set the body on the ground and simultaneously, carefully, but with a decent amount of force, start pulling out the javelins. Because those javelins were like stuck halfway through the guy. 2 in the chest and 1 in the arm.
So is he giving an answer though?
He is
Bear in mind,
not. Go ahead.
Yeah, because what Rose is doing is going to take a full hour to do it completely, so...
Yeah, he hasn't given an answer yet. He's, like, looking and considering and thinking.
You know, we'd really like to get back to the ship so we could rest and stuff. Could you hurry up and make your choice?
To be fair, Rose is currently doing something that's going to take an hour, which is...
Well, it just says they must spend 1 hour with the new corpse. It doesn't say they have to remain stationary while doing it.
Oh, okay.
It also doesn't specify they need to concentrate for 1 hour.
Oh, okay, I thought you had to concentrate.
And either way, the longer this guy takes to make his decision, the longer it takes for her to start that ritual.
Well, okay, here's the specific wording. To form a connection with a new corpse, they must spend 1 hour with the new corpse. Doesn't say anything about concentration or anything.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
All right. In that case, if he doesn't actually have like a lot of time with the decision, he would then go. Is it going to be a how different are you thinking?
You'll remember who he was and have most of his personality. He'll still be able to fulfill his duties to defend the town.
In that case, if he should come to hate this decision, then I will bear that hate.
If you should come to hate the decision, it'll be relatively easy to return him to the grave.
But this would not mean that my decision would not have wronged him. I am not afraid for what he thinks of me in this life. It's the afterlife.
All right, Rose is going to just tie off the chain by wrapping it around the chieftain's neck a couple times. And she's going to use the ability Greater Undead. You may spend 3 spell points and spend 3 spell points and 1 hour to reanimate a body as a greater form of undead. Okay, so 1 hour is what's needed. So she's not going to be tying off the chain. I thought it was an instant. What is it? Oh, earlier I read the command undead, not greater undead. That was my mistake there.
Ah.
Right. But just so for any time lapse that happens here, the created undead cannot have a challenge rating above half your caster level, and the created undead are not automatically under your control, or blah blah blah, because they're temporarily friends or whatever. My intent is to to bring him back as a lesser spell-scribed mummy. And spell-scribed mummy can inherit 1 spell from the person who creates them, and I was going to give him Bone Rattle.
All right.
Rattle 'em, boys.
Well, obviously that's going to take a little bit of time. You guys are probably just going to be looting and then traveling for a bit. So I think this is a good end of session. As we are approaching the time in which I have to stop.
Moment, sorry, getting more water.
Okay. In that case, I will bring up that at this point, considering the mass combat, the giant personal milestone, you guys are getting a level.
No.
Yay.
All right. Since there's going to be a little bit of math involved in that, we at some point in time during the week take care of that rather than doing it all tonight.
Yeah. No, like I said, I literally have to leave in a little bit because I have to go to bed because I got work in the morning.
I actually think I was one level away from a milestone as far as Necros leveling goes.
Yeah,
double-
you were. Level 9's important for Necros. Because that's when you get
Oh, yeah.
Undead Rebirth.
Oh yeah, let me see what that does. I actually have the sheet up right now. I was looking at it.
It's when you get effectively resuscitation for Undead.
Oh, I
All
see
right.
that.
And I just become that much more annoying with reflex saves. Even if I fail, I only take half damage.
Um,
How you looking
yeah.
so
So
far
this
there, Kyle,
means
by the way?
What'd you say?
How you looking so far?
Looking good. I mean, obviously, right now it's mostly just
Wait.
polygon
So-
stuff. So
Yeah.
so does this mean now
Looking good.
not only do I have a second health bar, but my minions will now have a second health bar?
Yep.
The boss fight has 2 phases.
It's just that you have to use channel energy to give them the second health bar.
Yeah, and it specifies channel energy rather than any spell points, so
Yep.
gonna have to start rationing those better.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining us today for Ascent to Ascend Pathfinder, as well as this Art Marten stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or just subscribing on our YouTube. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
guys.